Okay, hello, peoples of the internet. It's Alex, and today we're having a Rebel Inc. video. Now, if you're or will want advice to take out an nurse from on the Middle East or something, yeah, you're probably wrong place. But if you're having trouble with the actual game, Rebel Incorporated, maybe this can be helpful. So far I have 6 on the list here. We're gonna be taking them from 1 to 6. 1 is spread. I mean, to be honest, it's pretty much. It's 1 and 5 is basically the lifeblood of the rebels. I mean, it gives them power. To be honest, the more zones they control, the more powerful they get in terms of strength. They can also take away reputation in the short run and take away massive amounts of reputation in the long run if they have a massive swath of the map under their control. 2 is the strat, but before I get into 2, let's talk about some ways to counteract 1. You can either have security. Yeah, this is gonna look ugly on the recording. If the rebels' strength is on 1, then if they try to take out the militia, they will instantly break apart and be non-existent in that zone, rendering that zone safe unless if another rebel decides to move in. B, you can have a soldier protecting in this zone and pushing the rebels out. Okay, number 2 is distract. Now, why would the rebels distract? Well, in my experience, once my soldiers were in another place crushing a small, insignificant rebel, the rebels had an opportunity to expand. Example, if the rebels starting place is here and they suddenly spawn in this zone, then 4 soldiers will come to corner this rebel. While these rebels will come and potentially spread into these zones and maybe here or here. What can you do to counteract? Well, it's simple. Security, it can really help you because it could help you ignore the rebels a bit longer to do what you really want to do in one zone. For example, crush some rebels here. I have 4 national soldiers here. But this little guy is trying to take over this zone here. You have a bit of time before you can actually take over. So by the time you crush these guys here, I become. Oh, and by the way, this is a scenario that I got here. These insurgents will potentially either A, crush themselves under the weight of security, B, taking over the zone, or nearly taking over the zone if the insurgents have strong enough strength, or C, they have made a bit of progress, but they haven't even taken over the zone yet. I mean, it's likely the other thing where they haven't even taken over the zone yet, so, yeah. That would make the distraction rather useless. 3 is the reputation loss from massive reputation loss from these urban zones. Yeah, I wonder if I was gonna comment on my speech here. Yeah, that person's probably gonna criticize me. Anyways, when it comes to spreading, the insurgents like urban air to control urban areas. Now, why would they want an urban area? It's simple. More insurgent activity equals more reputation loss, and you get more insurgent activity in areas. Plus, constantly taking over these bad boys can cost us the. Sorry, I have a bit of a cold. Anyways, it can cost the operation a lot of reputation. If taken over a lot enough. How to counteract this? Well, simple. You can either have a soldier trying to protect this area. B, temporary solution security, and have the soldier in that area. 4, you know the rebel base is there, but why aren't the rebels occupying this zone? Now, why wouldn't a rebel be in the zone that they're controlling? I mean, they're in having a front here. For example, have a scenario here where the rebels have taken over these 4 zones. This zone is likely to be empty mainly because they had to protect these zones, but little they didn't know that when it comes to Rebel Inc. logic, the soldiers can actually bypass the front and get in the zone. I don't know how that happens, but it just works. Yeah, I might sound ugly in the record. B, they, that they're under constant surveillance by surveillance drones, and they have been constantly bombarded by airstrikes. So they really need to hide their base right in this corner. Now, why would I say that? Well, okay, this is from experience, but don't take it as 100% fact, but the drones tend to go for zones without intel, but it's very more likely that they will go for zones with soldiers, or soldiers near the zones that the drone is gonna gather intel on. And if that's the case, then that would mean that the drones are very likely gonna be in the zone. If there's a front where 4 soldiers are here, and these rebels are taking over these 4 zones. Okay. So what can you do? But simple, gather intel on these zones and wreck these bases. And why do we want to wreck rebel bases? A, they spawn hard. They spawn rebel bases hard. Are they? I mean rebels hard. Jeez, what's my mistake? Okay, what's her? Oh, wait. How about rebel base on guard in zone? Yeah, I'm totally unprepared. And I don't even have a script. And anyways, as I probably said earlier, when it comes to rebel bases, they give these are just strength by spawning more rebels. More rebels in the zone, the stronger they get. Destroying them reduces their capability. Reducing their capability equals less soldiers for the rebels and less rebel bases. 5. Okay, 5 here is more rebel bases. Now it seems to me that this area here just recently got stabilized, but apparently when it was a bit unstable, this little base here had to pop in for some stupid reason. I mean, when it comes to how these and where the rebel bases spawn, they are likely to spawn in unstable zones in the remote areas. But the rebels are very likely gonna set their bases near rural and urban areas. For example, in saffron fields, they set their base. One time they set their base camps near the rural areas. And one city, they were just so evil. Yeah, that was from that intended hardcore Rebel Inc. run. Anyways, why did I draw a question mark with a box on it? Well, that's because if you have intel on zones, and if you spot a grayed out question mark, just put a soldier in that zone and a whole base would appear. Yes, this is that rebel base that would appear. Okay, number 6. Stalemate. I mean, from experience, what the rebels will try to do is to get the battles in a stalemate, potentially permanently, or long enough so they can spread even more. I mean, to be honest, for me that doesn't always work, since you can always send in reinforcements, and plus there's airstrikes, so you can bombard them with a lot of bombs. So yeah, hopefully this is not cringy. Hopefully this might be helpful, I guess. And we're nearing the 15-minute mark. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe I watch my other videos because I really don't want to be a Rebel Inc. Please don't be a troll in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.